Dropping a heavy wrench right onto a freshly painted quarter panel is the stuff of absolute nightmares for anyone who spends time in the garage. Honestly, leaning over a sharp metal edge while wrestling with a stubborn header bolt usually ends with scratched paint and a whole lot of regret. That is pretty much why Fender mats exist, but most of them slide around the second a hip bumps the car. This officially licensed General Motors piece takes a completely different approach to the problem. Measuring 22 by 34 inches, it hits that sweet spot for universal coverage on most domestic cars and trucks without hanging down into the wheels. What stands out, though, is the backing material. It uses a proprietary reinforced foam that actually stays put on slick painted surfaces instead of migrating across the fender the moment pressure gets applied. Running a hand across the top reveals a tough, slightly textured plastic surface that feels reassuringly thick. It has just enough give to absorb the clumsy drop of a ratchet without letting anything sharp punch through to the metal underneath. Spilling a bit of brake fluid or motor oil happens to the best of us during a messy weekend project. Fortunately, the unique fabric shrugs off petroleum-based chemicals and wipes clean with a shop towel in seconds. The embroidered Pontiac logo adds a nice factory touch for anyone restoring an older muscle car or just showing off brand loyalty at a local cars and coffee meet. The only real quirk worth mentioning is that the material tends to hold onto creases if it stays folded up in a trunk for too long during the winter months, so leaving it flat in the sun for a bit helps smooth it right out. It is a simple garage accessory, but for keeping a pristine finish safe from belt buckles and dropped sockets, this thing definitely pulls its weight.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.